Citron Technologies is a Malaysian tech company. We design, manufacture, and distribute electronic products and educational robotic kits. RERO EDU, as the education arm of Citron Technologies, is an impact-driven initiative in support of our national agenda to transform Malaysian youth from passive consumers of technology to future tech innovators in the digital economy. Our vision is to bring robotics and coding to the masses using local solutions. Working in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and MDEC My Digital Maker movement, we have introduced robotics and coding to over 10,000 kids through school visits, workshops, and robotics competitions. Through our initiatives, we hope to spark an interest in STEM education and careers. In order to maximize our impact, we also train and certify school teachers as well as learning center trainers. We equip and empower them to teach robotics to children in their circles of influence. We also train and mentor student leaders through our Junior Facilitator program. To date, we have trained over 300 junior facilitators, ranging from high school students to engineering undergrads. By having a strong and mobile team of RERO instructors and facilitators, plus a growing library of content, we strive to make quality robotics and coding education available, affordable, and attainable for all. You share the same vision for our next generation. We welcome you to partner with us. Together, let's inspire and empower the next generation of tech innovators. Okay, very good afternoon, everyone. Hi. Okay, so this afternoon we are going to have the training session for Zoom-based. Okay, training for teachers, and we also have some parents and some students who are joining as well. So with me this afternoon, I have Ahmad. Hi, Ahmad.
Hi everyone, good afternoon.
Yeah. Okay, so Ahmed is currently still studying at university, UMP, right, Ahmed?
Yeah,
And he has also joined Citron as our trainee. And I highly recommend this young man. He has helped us tremendously. If you go to Zoombit Resource Hub, you'll find all those tutorial videos, 1 to 10, all done by Ahmed, and I'll have to say that he has done a great job at it. So we are very privileged indeed this afternoon to have Ahmed to share with us, to guide us how to make the best out of Zoombit, how to use Zoombit to teach children, students to learn robotics and coding. Okay, so before we start with the training session, I would just like to inform everyone, our viewers this afternoon, welcome and thank you for making time to join us. It's school holidays now, but you still take time to get trained, to equip yourself, to to be more prepared to guide your students. So congratulations and good job to all teachers and trainers out there. We are inspired by your commitment. So we would like to, we will issue certificate of attendance. So it is only for viewers who join during the live session. We will share the link towards the end of the workshop. So stay around and then make sure you fill out the form and we will issue the certificate for you, certificate of attendance after the conference. Okay, so I think that's all from me. I'll pass the time over to Ahmad and I'll just sit back and enjoy the session. Okay, and for
yeah, sure.
viewers, if you have any questions, you can leave your comment in the chat. I will be around to monitor and I'll be right here to support you. Okay, so Ahmad, over to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. All right, hi everyone, and a very good afternoon to all of you. Thanks a lot, Miss Cheryl, for having me here today. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to start having fun with Zoombit and share all the awesome stuff about it. And also, thank you guys for joining us in this session. I hope you are doing well and having a great day so far. This is Abdurrahman Al Hamid, and I'm really happy to have the opportunity to meet all of you today. So, as you may read in the title of this workshop, we are going to walk you through the very new and awesome robot car kit that brought to you from Cytron, the ZoomBit. We are going to learn together all the amazing features of this robot, and also we will learn how to program it. I'm sure you are going to have a lot of fun and you will be enjoying your time discovering ZoomBit with us today. All right, so before we start, let me just introduce myself to you real quick. I am Alhamid, and currently I'm doing my degree as a mechatronics engineer in University Malaysia Pahang, or UMP. This is my last semester, and in less than 4 months, I will be graduated. So I've been working with Cytron for almost 9 months now, and I have built many projects with Rekhabit Board, and I made tutorials about them as well. And recently, I made video tutorial series for all the 10 chapters of ZoomBit's guidebook. So this is a short brief about me. I'm really glad to meet you guys, and I hope you can enjoy today's workshop. So without further any delay, let's get started. All right. So in this session, we will begin by having an introduction. We will learn what is a mobile robot, and then what kind of components do we need to build a robot. And after that, we will see what makes ZoomBit actually a mobile robot, right? And then we will have a quick overview on the objectives of this workshop and what do we expect to learn by the end of this session. And right after that, for sure, we will start to learn how to program ZoomBit. So before we get started, please feel free to drop any comment or any question during this session. We will be glad to hear your questions and answer them. All right, so let's start by asking this question. What is a mobile robot, right? So basically, it's a robot that can move in a physical environment. In general, the mobile robots are operated by a software and use sensors and other components to identify their surroundings. This is basically what we mean by a mobile robot. So, all right, now we should ask ourselves again, what are the basic requirements do we need to build a robot? So in general, to have a mobile robot, we will use the motors for sure, and we will need a motor driver as well to operate the motors that we have, and a pair of wheels to be attached with the motors, so at the end the robot can move around. Other than that, of course, we will need some sensors. For example, the sensors could be like the ultrasonic, light sensor, and sound sensor, and so on. And the most important part is the microcontroller. So we can control all these sensors and the motors as well. There is so many types of microcontroller like the Arduino Uno, Raspberry Pi, or the easiest one is the microbit, as you can see in the screen. And lastly, we need to power up the robot, and we can use batteries for that matter. Okay, great. Now, since we had an idea about the robots in general, let's see what makes ZoomBit a unique and amazing robot car that is different than any other robot. Well, first of all, the ZoomBit used the microbit as the microcontroller to allow the users to learn electronics, sensors, robotics, and programming in a fun and engaging manner. So this microbit robot car has brought to life to help all of you, and especially the young kids, to get started with the robotics world and learn coding in a very easy manner, and most importantly, in a fun and enjoyable way too. So, if you have ever been curious or interested in the robotics world and come to your mind what are the basics of the robots, how to work with all their sensors, how to program it, and all these kind of questions, but you don't really know where and what exactly to get started with, ZoomBit will be your best choice. So just now we had a discussion about the basic requirements that we need or that we must have for a mobile robot. And here you will notice ZoomBit has got everything in its kit. There is a step-by-step guidebook which is written in a simple language and has a lot of fun graphics to help the young kids to follow along. All you have to do is to follow the detailed and illustrated instruction to build the robot and explore programming basics. Uh, Other than that, you will also get a large track line for ZoomBit, so you will learn how to program the car to follow this track. And also, uh, we will have the heart of ZoomBit, which is Rekhabit Board here in the middle. So for those who are not familiar with Rekhabit, basically it's an expansion board that holds the microbit inside it and makes the connection of sensors and motors super easy. And also it has RGB LED that built on it. Later on, we will see how to work with the Rekhabit and in detail. All right, now let's proceed to the other element. We have ultrasonic sensor, which it represents the eye of ZoomBit over here. So just to let you know what is the purpose of this sensor, basically it measures the distance to an object using ultrasonic sound waves. We will learn how to use it later on. Moreover, we have the maker line sensor that will help us to keep the car on the ZoomBit track. And for sure, the light is an important part of the car. So we will have like two LED module which represent the headlights of the robot. Also, there is a few things we got in the kit. We shall receive 4 groove cables to make the connection easily between the sensor we have to the Rekhabit board. Also, we got 2 DC motors with wheels, a servo motor as well to change the direction of the robot head. All right. So, and also there is some other components to help us build the car. And this is pretty much what's inside the kit. It's compact and has every basic components that makes ZoomBit a perfect way to learn about robotics car and coding. All right. Now let's have a quick overview on the objectives of this workshop. So by the end of this session, we expect from you to learn how to work with the LED matrix on the microbit over here to display some text on it. Also, you will learn how to play some melodies using the speaker on the microbit. Also, we will learn how to control the LED headlights at the bottom here of the ZoomBit. Moreover, how to use the DC motors to make the ZoomBit moving around. And after that, we will learn how to control the RGB LED on Rekhabit board and also how to use the servo motor to control the angle of ZoomBit head. Other than that, we will see how to use the ultrasonic sensor to avoid obstacles. And lastly, we will see how the maker line sensor works to make the ZoomBit stay on track. All right, so I'm assuming all of you has already assembled the ZoomBit. If not, let's watch this 1-minute video on our channel to learn how to do it. Alright, so in this video, we will see an unboxing and quick assembly tutorial for ZoomBit. So make sure to stick around and let's watch together this short and quick tutorial, yeah? All right, great. That was it. Now we will start to learn how to program ZoomBit. But before that, if you have any questions before we proceed, please let us know, yeah? So first of all, as I mentioned previously, programming ZoomBit is so easy as we will use the online editor, the Microsoft MakeCode, that use the blocks method to build the code, which makes it super easy to start learn coding. And above all that, we will be using the ZoomBit extension to make the coding even easier to us. So we will discover that together in a while, yeah? So until we get to the programming part, I just want you to open this link. I will be share it with you. So later on we can start programming ZoomBit together. All right. So please, all of you, go to that link so we can prepare to program ZoomBit. All right. So through programming ZoomBit, we will learn how to display a text on the LED matrix on the microbit, how to play simple melodies, how to control the LED headlights, how to control the ZoomBit to move around and turn on command, control the RGB LED on the Rekhabit to light up in different colors, and also we will learn how to control the ZoomBit's head movement or angle. And then we will let the ZoomBit detect and avoid obstacles, and if there is enough time, we will see how to make the ZoomBit follow a line and stay on track. So please go to this link, open the MakeCode Editor. This page we will use to program ZoomBit. We want to make sure everyone already go to this page so we can start learning how to program ZoomBit. All right. So the first thing that we will learn today is a simple thing. We will display a text on the LED matrix of the microbit. So if you are ready, now we shall click on this icon to start making a new project. So click on this plus icon and you may give a name to your project. You may give any name. In our case, we might call it project number 1. All right. And then click create. It will take a few seconds until the project is being created for you. And then this is how the interface look like of the MakeCode editor. It's so easy, really simple to understand it, nothing complicated about it. Now I will go through all its sections and understand together what this stuff we have over here. So we will start at the top. There is you can choose which way you want to program the zoom bit. You can go with the blocks method, which is it, we have it over here, or you can go with the JavaScript and you can write your code. And from here also you can choose the Python language to program the microbit. But in our case, we will stick with the easier way and use the blocks method. All right. Here on the right side, we have the setting icon. If we click on it, we can have the project settings, the extension. This option, we will go through it later on. So we can add the zoom bit extension. We will come back to it later on. We can connect the microbit to our browser to make the download the program easier to us, and other options we have over here. Next to it, we have the help icon. And then from this icon, we can share the project that we built. All right. And the last one on the left side, this icon will bring us back to the home page. All right. Okay, great. So now on this left area is called the workspace. And here we can build our program using the blocks from these categories. As you notice, it's really easy, really colorful, and it's fun to work with it. We have too many categories. We have the basics that we need to build a basic program. We have the input, music, anything that related to sounds, we can get it from the music category, loops, radio, logic, and so on. By building the projects that we have today, we will discover some of these blocks together. However, on the left side, we have the microbit simulator. And this is a really nice feature on the MakeCode editor. So this one will enable us to see the code that we built on the right side on the workspace, and we can see it on the simulator on the microbit, how it looks like. For example, let's say I want to show a heart icon on the microbit. I will go to the basic, drag this block, show icon, and snap it over here. You will notice this heart icon will be displayed on the microbit on the left side on the simulator. So instead of downloading the code to our real microbit that we have between our hand, we can see and try how the code will look like on the simulator before we even download it to the microbit. All right. Here at the bottom, we have zoom in and zoom out buttons. Next to it, we can undo, redo anything we done in the project. Over here, you can rename the project, and next to it, you can save it. And lastly, on the left side, you can download the project whenever you finish. All right, so this is pretty much about the interface of the MakeCode. It's really easy, and by the time by like working with the projects we have today, you will notice how easy is that. So again, right now we will display a text on the LED matrix of the microbit, and this is really straightforward. All what we have to do please feel free to follow me. Go to the basic category from here, click on it, and then go to show string and drag this block over here.
Sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt, Ahmad. Can you enlarge the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
screen
yeah.
a little bit? Yeah, it's a bit
This way
small. Yay,
looks fine. Yeah,
that's better.
better now, right?
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks.
So again, let's repeat this step. We said that we need to go to the basic over here and then go down a bit and click on show string block. Drag it and snap it under the on start block. You will notice right away the hello text has appeared on the microbit simulator. As simple as that, like we don't have to build any other code to show the text on the LED matrix. You can adjust the text over here. You can write anything. Let's say, for example, we can write zoom bit. All right. After that, you will see the text has displayed on the microbit simulator on the left side. Let's try another thing. We can show an icon. So we will go to the basic category and then go to this block, show icon, snap it under the forever block in here. If you click here, you can see there is so many different types of icon. You can choose any, but I will stick with the heart icon. All right, so this is pretty much our code today for the first project we have, displaying a text and a shape on the microbit, on the zoom bit. So now I will download the code, and I want you also to download the code and see how this works with the zoom bit. Before that, we need to make sure that we have connected the zoom bit to our laptop over here. So with the zoom bit, basically you will have this cable, all right, and it have two sides. This one, the USB cable, will go to your laptop. So I'm gonna connect it right now. And the other side of it, we have the data cable and the power cable over here. This one, we will not use it much because we already powered up the zoom bit using the batteries inside the kit or inside the box. And we will only focus on this cable, which we will transfer or copy the program to our zoom bit. So connect the data cable to your microbit over here, and then open the MakeCode Editor, and let's download the code on our microbit. So click on download, and then you should have the program has been downloaded as a hex file. Open the folder that contain the file. This is the program we just downloaded. To copy it to the microbit, we just have to drag it to the microbit on the left side over here. It says microbit. Once you connect the microbit to your laptop, the microbit should appear on the left side. So simply you can drag it over here and release it. The code will be built in your zoom bit, and then we can see how the code looks like on the zoom bit. All right, now we finish uploading the code, but before we try it with you, I'm going to share this program. So in case one of you didn't follow up, you can just open the link and try this program with us. Let me share it with you. This is project number 1. Please visit this link and download the code, and let's try it out. All right, so disconnect the zoom bit from your laptop, and then from, I hope it's clear, yeah. Switch on or power up the zoom bit using this switch. Then you will see the text has displayed on your zoom bit. It says zoom bit, and then the heart icon will appear to you. So this is pretty much about the first program. It's really easy, straightforward, and nothing complicated about it. You can try this one and let us know if you face any problems so we can learn from each other and solve it for you. And if you pay more attention, again, I will power up the zoom bit, and you will notice the zoom bit text has displayed at the beginning for only one time, and then the heart icon is showing like in a loop, right? And the reason behind that, let's go to the code we have built. The reason behind that, the zoom bit text is showing at the beginning because we make the code or the block under the onStart block. And anything we build under the onStart block will be run at the beginning and only for one time. And any block that we build under the forever block, it will keep running in endless loop. So this is pretty much about the first project. It's really easy and nothing complicated about it. Let us know if you have tried this one and if you succeed with it. Now we shall go to the other task we have today, and we will play some melodies. This is also a fun project. It's really easy, and we will see how to make it right now. All right. So this time for this project, let me delete these blocks. This time for this project, we will be use the buttons on the microbit over here. So to play the melodies that we want to hear. So in order to do that, click on Input Category, drag this block on button A pressed, drag it to the Workspace, and then go back to the Music category, click on it, and then go to the bottom over here and drag this block. Start melody, and whatever melody you can choose to your workspace. All right, so from here you can choose what kind of melody you want to play. There is so many. I will go with the birthday melody so we can hear it together. And on the right side, you can choose whether you want to play that melody for one time or you want to play it forever. So this is pretty much the code. Let's hear it on the simulator on the left side before we download it on the microbit. So let's click on button A. That's it. With only one block, we can play songs with the zoom bit, right? Let's try another melody, shall we? I will go with button B this time. So click on Input Category, drag this block at the bottom here, and change it to button B from here. All right. Go to the same category, Musics, click on it, and go down to this block, snap it over here, and this time let's choose another melody. Let's go with Power Up. All right. So let's see and observe together how this melody sounds like. So before I download it and see together how it sounds like, let me share this project with you so you can download the same code and we try and observe together how these melodies sounds like on the zoom bit. So this is the second project. I'm gonna share it with you in the comment section. Please feel free to try it out. All right. So now you have to connect the microbit to your zoom bit again. All right. So we can download the code on the microbit. So once you open the link that I just shared with you, it will appear to you this way. Give it a second. It will appear to you this way. All what you have to do is click on Edit Code from here, and then you can download it direct to your zoom bit. All right. So let me download this code to the zoom bit from here, and then we can copy the second project that we have on the microbit like the same previous way we did. All right. Now we shall hear how this music sounds like on the zoom bit. Disconnect the data cable, power up the zoom bit using this switch. All right. And now in our code, we said if we press button B or button A, sorry, we will hear the birthday melody, right? So let's try it out together. Can you hear that? Awesome, right? And if we press button B, we shall hear the power up melody. So let's see how it sounds like. It's so fast and short, right? So this way we can play musics and some sounds on the zoom bit so easy and with no any struggles. Since we are talking about the sounds and how to play music on the zoom bit, here I just want to mention that if you bought the zoom bit, it will usually come with the microbit V2 that has a speaker on it which can produce the sounds. But let's say you got the zoom bit without the microbit and you want to use your own microbit V1, which I have it here by the way. This is the microbit V1. It looks almost the same like microbit V2, but the difference is from the back side. You will notice this microbit V1 doesn't have a speaker in the middle, so it cannot produce sounds to us, while microbit V2 that comes with the zoom bit, it got a speaker. Anyway, let's say you are using microbit V1 with the zoom bit. You can, like, it shouldn't be a problem once it comes to playing sounds with the zoom bit. All what you have to do is to get a groove buzzer like this one. You can get it from Cyton website, and you should connect that groove buzzer to pin number 0 and 1. Can you see it? Yeah, you should connect the groove buzzer to this pin 0 and 1 so you can have the sounds on that groove. Let me connect it with you here. All right, you just do it real quick and show you how to play sounds with the microbit V1. All right, now I have connected the groove buzzer to pin 0 and 1, and this time I will be using the microbit V1 that doesn't have a speaker, and see how we can play sounds with it using the groove buzzer. So I will attach the microbit V1 to the Rekhabit board over here, and then we will download the same code that we have downloaded to the microbit V2 to microbit V1. All right, let me just download the code on it. This is the code we just downloaded to microbit V2. Copy it to microbit V1, and let's see how we can play the sounds on that microbit. All right, so we have downloaded the code. Now this is the groove buzzer we have over here. If we press button A, we should hear the birthday song coming from the groove buzzer over here. Let me power up the zoom bit first, and then click button A. Can you hear it? And if we click or press button B, we will have these sounds. So anyway, I'm just saying that if you got microbit V1, it shouldn't be a problem. You still can have sounds playing on the zoom bit using the groove buzzer. All right. So if you got one of these, you may attach it inside the box in this area, so you can have the sounds coming from this hole. All right. So let's get back to microbit V2. We just put this back and continue with our projects today. All right. Great. So if you have any questions so far, please let us know. We will be happy to answer you. If not, let's proceed with the third project we have here today.
Ahmad,
Yeah.
we have a question. Somebody asked for your phone number. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I will share in the link the Telegram support group for Zoom Bit. Ahmad
Yeah.
is in the group, so if you have any question for Ahmad, you
Yeah,
can ask in the group, and Ahmad will answer you. Okay?
yeah, always, yeah, sure. All right, so I hope you faced no problem so far with building the project. If you are doing fine, let's now work with the LED module on the zoom bit over here. So this is going to be a straightforward as well, nothing complicated about it, really basic coding. And this time we will be using the zoom bit extension that we have talked about it before, this one. All right, so this time we need, please follow me to add this zoom bit extension. To add it, go to the setting icon over here on the right side, click on it, and then on the extension option, click on this one, and let me know if I'm going too fast so I can slow down. So again, click on setting icon and then click on extension option over here. You will have this page. You will have to go to the search bar over here and write in zoom bit. Right? So write in here zoom bit. I'll make it bigger to you. All right. Once you write zoom bit, click on the search icon over here, and then you will have the zoom bit extension has appeared to you. Simply you can click on it, and in a few seconds you will have it in your workspace on the MakeCode Editor. Alright, so you will notice the zoom bit extension has been added to you, and now we will use this extension to work with the LED module that we have. So for this project, we will still using the buttons, button A and B, to control the LED module. So all what we have to do is to delete these blocks, this one and this one too, and then go to the zoom bit extension or category, click on it, and under the headlight section, drag this block to button A. From here, you can set which LED you want to turn on. Is it the left side or the right side or both of them? So in our example, we will set both of them to on, which means once we press button A, we will turn on both of the headlights. We will do something else. If we press button B, we want to switch off the headlights. So again, click on zoom bit, set or drag this block under the B button, set all of them to off. This way, if we click A button, we will switch on the LED module. If we press or click B button, we will switch them off. So let's try this program together. Let me share it with you, and then we can observe together what will happen with the zoom bit. So this is the third project, right? Please feel free to visit the link and download the code to your zoom bit. I'm gonna download it right now. Make sure to connect the zoom bit to your laptop and then go to the download folder, and this is going to be project number 3. So drag it to the microbit and let's observe together what will happen. Alright, so we got the code already on the zoom bit. Let's see how we can turn on the LED module of the zoom bit. So now we just said, make sure to power up the zoom bit from here. We just program the zoom bit. If we press button A, the LED should light up or turned on. Can you see? This is the LED module. Nice, isn't it? It's so bright and it's so cool. If you want to switch them off, simply you can press button B over here, and then you can switch off the LED module. Switch on button A, switch off button B. As simple as that, we can work with the LED module. Thanks to the zoom bit extension, everything is easy to work with the zoom bit and with all its sensors and the other components. All right, so this is the third task. I hope I'm going like fine with you. I'm not that fast. If you think I need to slow down, let me know. And if you face any problem, let me know as well. If you are doing well, let's move to the fourth task we have over here. And this time we will learn how to work with the DC motors on the zoom bit. But before we start programming the zoom bit, there is something important we need to check on the DC motors. All right, so we have the zoom bit over here, okay? And if you have a closer look on the Rekhabit board over here, you'll notice we have 4 buttons on the left side, all right? So basically these buttons can check for us whether our DC motors are working fine and on the right way. So you may press on these buttons and observe if the DC motors are turning around or not. See, if I press the buttons, the motor on the left side should move. And if I press the other buttons on this side, the other DC motor should move, right? So here you need to pay attention to how to connect the wires of the motors. It should be in the right sequence. The left wheel on this side, the black wire should go to the left side over here, and the red wire of it should go to the right side. And the right, or yeah, the wheel on the right side, the wires of it, the red one should go to the left side and the black one should go to the right side. So after that, please check if your motors are working or not to avoid any problems during making the code. Now we can start to learn how to make the zoom bit moving around using the zoom bit extension again. Alright, this time we will keep using the buttons to make the zoom bit moving around. We will delete this block and this one as well. And now let's go to the zoom bit category that we just added from the extensions. Click on it, and under the DC motors section, you will have 4 blocks. This one can stop the movement of the zoom bit. This one can make the zoom bit move forward or backward, and this block can turn it to the left or to the right side. And here you have the option to set each wheel to a certain speed. All right, so let's drag this block, move forward, and snap it under on button A pressed. You can choose whether you want to move it forward or backward. Let's keep it the same. Here you can adjust the speed. You can go really fast or you can go really slow by turning it to the 0, right? So let's keep it that way. And then if we download the code this way and press button A, the zoom bit will keep moving forward and it will never stop. So we want the movement only happen for half second and then the zoom bit stop moving. So to do that, go to the basic category and then go to the bottom over here and drag this block, pause, drag it over here. Then this will work as a delay. You can choose for how long you want to make the delay. Let's make it half second or 500 millisecond. All right. And then after that, let's use the break block from the zoom bit category over here to stop the zoom bit from moving. All right. While we press button B, we want the zoom bit to move backward. So we will repeat the same steps we just did. Go to the zoom bit extension, use this block and move it backward. Let it move from the basic category. Keep it moving for only half second. So drag this block and keep it for half second, and then use the break block from the zoom bit category to stop the zoom bit moving after half second. And this is pretty much our code. This way you can control the zoom bit and make it moving around. Let's download this code together and observe what will happen once we click or press the buttons. But before that, let me share this project with you. So this is the 4th project. All right, you can find this project on the comment section. Please feel free to download it and try it out. Now I'm gonna download it on my zoom bit. Make sure always to connect the zoom bit to your laptop so you can download the program on it. This is the 4th project. Copy it to the microbit. All right. After the download complete, let's see what will happen if we press the buttons on the microbit. Always make sure to power up the zoom bit from here, and then let's see what will happen if we press button A. In our code, we said if we press button A, the zoom bit should move forward. So here it goes. We press button A and the zoom bit will move forward, right? And if we press button B, the zoom bit should move backward. See? This way we can program the zoom bit to move around with only few blocks from the zoom bit extension. It's really easy, nothing complicated about it. There's also one thing we haven't tried. I will do it now. Right now we're making the zoom bit moving forward and backward. Let's see how the zoom bit can turn around. Yeah. So this time I will work with the third button from the input category. Click on it and drag this one and use both of the A and B button pressed. In here, go to the zoom bit extension, just like what we have done just now, and use this block. Turn left or right. You can choose any direction and keep it for the same speed. We will use the delay, half second from the basic category, and we will break the movement. Alright, so I will download the code now and let's see how the zoom bit can turn to the left side. This is the program we have. Now it's downloading. Alright, disconnect the zoom bit and let's see together what will happen if we press both of the A and B buttons together. Alright, can you see? The zoom bit just turned around. You need to press both of the A and B buttons together. Right? And if you press A button, it will keep moving forward, and B button, it will move backward. So you can improve the code to make so many projects with it. I'm just showing you the main idea behind it and how to work with the DC motors. Again, please, if you face any problem while making this project, let me know. If not, let's proceed to the RGB LED on Rekhabit board. So if you might wonder what is the RGB LED, let me show it to you. Here we have the Rekhabit board, right? The one in the middle, this one. And if you have a close look in the bottom side of it, you will notice we have this LED labeled as 0. Alright. And we have another one on the other side, and it's labeled as 1. So these two LED, we can program them and make them light up in different colors. Let's see how that works. Alright, so this time we will go to the forever block. We will not use the buttons. So I will delete this block, this one, and that one. Alright, so go to the basic, click on it, and go down, drag the forever block, which will work as a loop. Release it on the workspace, and then go to the Rekhabit category this time, click on it, and go down under the RGB LED section. Alright, so from here you will have many blocks that related to the RGB pixels. From here you can switch off all the RGB. Here you have the option to set the brightness of the RGB. You can make it too bright, not too bright. You have the choice. Next to it, here you can make both of the LED. As I mentioned to you, we have two, right? So from this block, you can make both of them light in a certain color, and the other one, you may make one of them light up in a certain color and the other one can light up in a different color. However, we will stick with the first code in this example. So drag this one and release it under the forever block. From here, if you click on this circle, the red circle, you can choose which color do you want to light up the LED. I will go with the blue color. You can choose any other color. All right. And then I want that that LED to light up in a blue for 1 second only. So go to the basic and then choose the pause block from here, and this one will work as a delay again, and choose 1 second. All right. Now after 1 second, we want to change the color of the RGB pixels. So go again to the Rekhabit category, go down and take the same block. All right. And here you can choose any color that you want. Let's keep it, just keep it red color. Yeah. And then we want that to light up also for 1 second. So we'll go to the basic category, go to the bottom and drag this block and make the delay happen for 1 second. Once the LED light up in blue and then red, we want to switch them off. So go to Rekhabit category, under the RGB LED section, take this block, clear all RGB pixels and take it over here. And we want to switch the LED for 1 second. So we'll drag this block and make it for 1 second. All right. So this is the 5th project. Let me share it with you so you can try it out with me. Yeah. Project. Yeah. I'm gonna share this project with you in the comment section. Please feel free to try it out. All right. You should have it now. Once you open the project, you can download it to your ZoomBit. And let's observe together how the code or the program will look like on the ZoomBit. All right, so copy the hex file to the microbit over here. And then let's see together how the RGB LED will light up with our ZoomBit. All right, disconnect the cable. This is the ZoomBit. Now I'm going to power up the ZoomBit using the switch over here, and you pay attention to the LED at the bottom of the ZoomBit. All right, so let's power up the ZoomBit from here, and you will see we have the blue color is lighting up for 1 second, and then we have the red color, and after that both of them are switched off. So it's too bright, I think, here in my room, so that's why you cannot see the LED in a clear way. But anyway, I believe if you try it with yourself, it could be or should be more clearer than this. So this is pretty much how to work with the RGB LED on the Rekhabit board. Again, this is so easy, like nothing complicated about it. It's just a few blocks from the zoom bit extension, and you can have this feature, and you can play with the RGB LED. All right, now let's see what else we got. Now it's time to learn how to work with the servo motor of the zoom bit that is attached to the head of the zoom bit, right? So in this program, we will use the buttons again, all right? So we will use, or we will go to the input category, go to it, snap this block to the workspace, all right? And we want 3 or 2 more. We want to work with the all buttons of the zoom bit. So drag 3 of them. The first one will be for button A, the second one will be for button B, and the third one will be for both of button A and B. So we can control the movement of the servo motor. All right, so you will have to go to the Rekhabit category from here, click on it, and under the servo section over here, drag this block to on button A pressed. You can set which servo you are using. You will notice we have 4 ports, and if you follow the guidebook that comes with the zoom bit, you should connect the servo motor to the first port. Let me show you what I mean by the ports. Here on the Rekhabit board, this is the servo ports. You will notice we have 4 of them, and we have connected the servo motor to the first port because we are referring to the guidebook. But anyway, if you are connecting this servo motor to another port, you can choose that port from the program or from the code. All right. So leave it as it is, the first port, and then you can choose the position of the position of the head of the zoom bit. So if you keep it 90 degree, the zoom bit should move or should look forward. All right. So we will keep it this way for button A. Let's try another angle for button A pressed. Go to the Rekhabit category, drag the same block under the B button pressed, and change the angle or the position to be, let's say, something around 30. All right. And now we will try the other side. So go to Rekhabit category, and the servo section, drag this block, and this time let's make it to 147 or whatsoever. All right. So this is our code. We will play with the buttons and see what will happen to the zoom bit head, right? So this is project number 6. Let me share it with you and let's try it out. I'm going to share the project with you. Please, again, try to download the code to your zoom bit and let's observe together how it looks like. If you have any problems or anything you want to ask, please let us know. This is the last project we have here, number 6. Now I have to connect the microbit to my laptop, and then I can download the code to it. All right. Now I'm copying the hex file, the microbit, and let's observe together what will happen to the zoom bit head. Disconnect the cable. Make sure always to power up the zoom bit from this switch. Alright. Alright. So if we press B button, the zoom bit should go to some position of 30, right? So click on it. You will see zoom bit has gone to 30 something angle, right? If we click A button, the zoom bit will go back to the default position, 90 degrees. If we press both of the A and B buttons, the zoom bit should move to the left side. See? So you can play with the buttons and set an angle that you want the zoom bit to look at. See? It's really fun, nothing complicated about it, and it's super easy to work with the servo motor. So have a look to the servo motor that hold the zoom bit head. That's cool, isn't it? So far we have covered a lot of things on the zoom bit. We learned how to use the LED matrix over here, how to produce some sounds, how to work with the LED module, how to work with the RGB LED on the bottom, how to work with the DC motors. What else we got? Now we will learn how to use the ultrasonic sensor, and we will learn as well how to use the MakeCode sensor over here to make the zoom bit follow the track. So let's proceed now. Alright, so now we are moving to the 7th project we have here, and it's mainly focused on the ultrasonic sensor. So in this project, we will learn how to program the zoom bit to detect and avoid obstacles. And in this time, we will use the forever block to make this code. So I'm gonna get rid of all these blocks, right? And change this project to number 7. And I will go to the basic category. Please follow me. And then go down to the forever block. Snap this one. And after that, this time we will use something new called the if condition from the logic category. So click on logic, drag this block, alright, the if condition block. And from here, also go to the logic and go down a bit. And under this section, drag this block, less than, alright? Drag it and snap it over here. So before we proceed to make the code, let me just show you the main idea about this project, so you have a better understanding how the code will work later on. So here in this code, we want, alright, so let's say we have an object in front of zoom bit. We will make the code if the distance between this object and the zoom bit is more than 20 centimeters, is too far away, the zoom bit should keep moving forward, alright? And if the zoom bit gets close to the object in a distance between 10 centimeter and 20 centimeter, the zoom bit should stop moving. And once the object is somehow get closer to the zoom bit, alright, in a distance less than 10 centimeter, the zoom bit should move backward. This is the code that we will build now. This is the idea behind it. Let's see how that will work. So let's go to the MakeCode Editor from the zoom bit extension, click on it and go to the very bottom over here and drag this block, Ultrasonic Distance, and snap it over here. Alright, and you can adjust this value. We will write 10 as 10 centimeter, and in this picture we said if the distance of the ultrasonic is less than 10 centimeter, the zoom bit should move backward. So I assume you know how to do that. You will go to the zoom bit category, click on it, and under the DC motors, snap this block over here and change the direction to the backward. Alright, now click on this plus icon, click on it again, and for this blank space we will go to the logic, and then we will use the same block we used previously, this one, and snap it over here. Again, go to the zoom bit extension, go to the very bottom, and use the ultrasonic distance block and snap it over here. Alright, and this time adjust this value to be 20 centimeter. Have a look on our picture here. We have said if the distance is between 10 and 20 centimeter, the zoom bit should stop, right? So for that matter, we will use the break block from the zoom bit category. Click on it and drag this block over here. And lastly, once the zoom bit have a distance more than 20 centimeter, the zoom bit should keep moving forward. So in this area, we will just make or use this block from the zoom bit category and drag this block move forward. This is pretty much our program. This way the zoom bit will not pump into obstacles. It will stop, and then somehow if the object is get really close to the zoom bit will move away. So before I download it again, let me share it with you so you can observe with me how this code will look like. It's going to be project number 7. Please feel free to download the code and try it out. I'm going to download it now on my microbit. Alright, copy it to the microbit. Alright, let's see. Okay, so because I don't have much or enough space on my disk, let me just show you how the DC motor's movement will look like. Now I'm going to power up the zoom bit from here. And because there is no obstacle in front of zoom bit, the zoom bit is moving forward, right? Now I will place my hand in front of zoom bit in a distance between 20 centimeter and 10 centimeter, and you will notice that time the DC motors will stop moving, right? See now, the DC motors have stopped moving. And if I make my hand more closer to the zoom bit or to the ultrasonic sensor, the DC motors will move backward. Can you see? Now it's moving backward, and this way it's moving forward. I have a better video that can demonstrate the idea behind it. Let's see together how this program will work. Please pay attention to this video. bit will keep moving forward when no obstacle is detected. Now, let's try to place our hand in front of zone bit. If the distance between the ultrasonic sensor and my hand is less than 20 centimeters, the zone bit will stop moving. And once the distance becomes less than 10 centimeters, the zone bit will start to move backward. Alright, so you can try this one in your room or whatever place you are in and see how the zone bit will react based on the obstacles that you place in front of it. Alright, so we are doing great so far. I assume there's no questions. Uh, we will continue with the last project we have today, which is uh, working with the maker line sensor and make the zone bit follow a line and stay on track. So as for this project, we will use mainly the maker line sensor that is built on the bottom over here. All right. So for this maker line sensor, it has 5 IR sensors. For each, there is LED indicators that will light up when the line is detected by the corresponding IR sensor. Uh, Before we make the program and all, we need to calibrate the maker line sensor, and this is a really important step in order to calibrate or to make the zone bit follow a line and stay on track. So let me show you over here. This is the maker line sensor. All right. All right. So if you pay attention to the left side of it, you will have D and L, and that's mean you can choose whether the line you have is light or dark. You should switch this one to the dark to the bottom as the track provided with the zone bit kit is dark. All right, so make sure you switch this one to the bottom. All right, and to the other side there is another button. You will need to press on it so you can calibrate the zone bit. Because again, I don't have enough space, but lucky us, we have a video in our channel on the YouTube that demonstrate to us how to make the calibration. So let's watch it together. It's called How to Calibrate Your Zone Bit. Let's see how to make the calibration. All right. All right. So this is how you make the calibration. It's really easy. So you have to do it before making this project. All right. So in here, instead of building the code together, I have the link of it. I will share it with you. And then before we download the code, I will explain it to you one by one. It's not that complicated, but to make it easier for us, I will share the link of this project with you so we can see how the zoom bit will follow the line. This project number 8. Please feel free to visit the link and download the code. So if you go to this project, you will have it this way. It should open to you in a few seconds. Yeah, it's taking some time. Anyway, this is how it looks like. Click Edit Code, and then we can see, or we will learn the idea behind it, right? So this is the code. It's really simple. We are working with the basic category with one block from the loops. We are also working with the music block, and we are using some if condition and some other blocks from the zoom bit category over here. Anyway, to explain this code in a better way, I will refer to the zoom bit guidebook. I got this page from the zoom bit guidebook from chapter 8, and in our code earlier it looks that way. Under on start block, we will show this icon, which I believe it represents the line on the zoom track, and then we will do nothing as long as button A is not pressed. If button A is pressed, we will exit the while loop and play melody jump up once. And then for every block, we will check the maker line reading and respond accordingly. Alright? So once we put the zoom bit on the track, this is how it looks like. If the track is detected on the middle, alright, and the IR sensor on the middle will light up, the zoom bit should move straight. Alright, so this is what we have done over here. If the line is being detected on the left, that the zoom bit should turn left slightly. If it's detected on the right, the zoom bit should turn right slightly, and this is the code for it, and so on. So this is the main idea behind this project. It's not complicated. Also, we only using the blocks that comes with the zoom bit extension, which makes everything is easier for us. So please now, since you have this project, download it to your zoom bit and feel free to have the zoom bit track line. You can put it on the ground, maybe in some space. And let's see together how the zoom bit will follow this track. All right. So once you download the code, I have no idea how I'm going to show it to you in this place, but anyway, I got the video that shows to you how this project will look like if you place the zoom bit on the track. All right, so you will begin by powering up the zoom bit, okay, and then place it on the track, and then you will press button A to make the zoom bit follow the line. So as easy as that. The zoom bit will keep follow the line, and yeah, nothing will stop it. All right, please let us know if you have tried this project with us right now. And this is pretty much our session today. We have covered many things. We learned how to display the text on the LED matrix of microbit, how to play the melodies, how to control the LED headlights, making the zoom bit moving around using the DC motors, controlling the RGB LED on Rekhabit board, control the servo motor that is attached to the zoom bit head, and make the zoom bit avoid obstacles by learning how to use the ultrasonic sensor. And lastly, we show you real quick how to use the maker light sensor in order to make the zoom bit follow the track. So I hope you enjoyed the session. Now, please, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Miss Cheryl, please, you may join me now. All right.
Hello. Okay.
Uh,
Thank you, Ahmad, for a wonderful session. We
yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed it. Very clear, and most of the questions have been answered, I think.
Okay.
So,
Great.
yeah. So to all our viewers, we have over 500 with us live now, Ahmad. Yeah. So
Wow.
to our viewers, if you have any questions not answered, feel free to comment in the live chat, and we will get Ahmed to answer in a while. But before that, I would like to take some time to share with our viewers that we actually have this online resource hub for EduBit, and not for sorry, for ZoomBit. Still confused. Okay, I will get the link for you. I'll show the link on the screen. Okay, okay. It's in. Okay, let me change that to a banner. Okay, sure. Again, this is the link for the online resource hub for ZoomBit. So we have all these resources available, curated especially for you. So here you see an introduction to ZoomBit, followed by all the chapters. And if you click the button, it will bring you to the chapter resource. And this is chapter 1. And I'd like to especially highlight this. Okay, for each chapter, Ahmed has what do you call that? Created this tutorial series, one video for every chapter, very clear, explained everything step by step to guide learners through the content of this course. Okay, of course, you have the book. This book comes together with the kit. It is written in simple English with lots of illustration. You can use this. And if you have students who prefer to learn ZoomBit, to learn robotics and coding in their mother tongues, you can go to the download page. Okay, and on the download page, you can download the book in PDF copy. We have the English version, and we also have the translations in Malay and Chinese. Okay, so the Malay version is translated by Cikgu Afiq and team, and the Chinese version is actually translated by our junior facilitator, Angel Xiang, and his partner Lim Zeye. So here I would like to give credit to all our translators. Thank you for your support for making this resource available for our primary school students. Okay, and what else? This is the course overview. So you can use this for your students to monitor their progress and keep this as a milestone for them after they complete each challenge. You can verify for them, and then when they are ready, they can sign up to sit for the certification exam. Okay, so before we end the session, I'll just like to share with you this short video explanation for the certification program. Okay, let's watch this.
Hi, Junior Makers. Welcome aboard.
We are Adam and Anna. We're so excited to have you join us as we explore STEM and coding with ZoomBit.
To get started, get yourself a ZoomBit robot car kit for microbit.
Step 1. Follow the step-by-step guide to build ZoomBit.
Step 2. Watch the chapter tutorials and learn to program your ZoomBit.
Step 3. Have fun learning and exploring, and together with ZoomBit, try to do all the challenges.
When you are ready, register to take the certification exam.
To get the course completion cert, you need to pass the online theory quiz and complete practical coding tasks.
Successful candidates will receive an e-certificate as an affirmation of their effort and achievement. Congratulations!
Okay. All right. Okay, so I think that's it for today. I will share the ZoomBit attendance link. Okay, and okay. I also need to copy and paste this to the chat, right? Just a minute. Let me copy first.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I've shared the attendance link in the chat, so you can click, just fill out the Google form, and we will issue you certificate of attendance. Give us some time, so I will start issuing the certificate after the end of our conference on Wednesday. So you should expect to receive by end of this week or early next week. Okay, and I'd like to take this opportunity once again to thank all our viewers. Over 500 of you. Thank you so much for taking the time to explore ZoomBit together with us. We really hope that you have enjoyed the session. And if you have not, then get yourself a ZoomBit this school holidays. Have fun building the robot, exploring and learning. And we hope that when school reopens in March, you will help us to bring this robot to your school, to your community. And I'm sure your students will have fun learning and playing together with ZoomBit. That is what we really believe in, that learning should be fun for the children. But we know that behind all the fun, they are actually learning a very important skill that will equip them for their future. Okay, so do let them explore, and you can also sign them up for our certification program. The first session will be in May, and then another session in August and November. More information about the certification program on the ZoomBit Resource Hub. And okay, quickly before I end the session for today, let's just take one final look and check if we have any questions that we missed. Okay, I think there's a question here just now. How much is ZoomBit? Okay, so if you are interested to get ZoomBit, one kit complete with the microbit is 219. Okay, 219, and you can get it on Citron website, citron.io/p-ZoomBit. And we also have ZoomBit without the microbit. For those who already have the kit, you can get that option. And for schools, if you have quite a number of students who are interested, what you can do is you can organize a group buy, and we actually have classroom bundle 10 sets at a cheaper price. So you can check it out at our website, citron.io. Okay, other than that, did I miss out any other information? I think that's about it. So anyway, in case we miss out any of the questions we didn't answer, feel free to ask in the Telegram support group for ZoomBit. And you can also leave a remark when you fill out the attendance form. Okay, so
Yes.
I think that's about it. If there's before we end the session, okay, I said that for the third time. Okay, yeah, I also like to take this opportunity to especially thank Ahmed for the effort that he has put in for this project. We are
Yeah.
so privileged, so honored, so happy to have Ahmed on RERO EDU team. He has
Yeah.
done such a great job, and even for the session today, he has prepared well for it, and he has presented well, very clear, and yes,
Thank you so
thank you,
much, Miss
Ahmed.
Sarah. And thank you
Yeah,
so much, guys, those for attend our today's session. I hope they enjoy it and learn a lot from it. I'm really glad and honored that to take part in this program, and I hope I can keep sharing my knowledge with them. They can ask us in the Telegram group anytime. We will be so happy to answer you and have fun with the Zoom bit. Yeah.
okay. Thank you, Ahmad, and thank you to all
Yeah.
our viewers. We'll see you tomorrow for RAC 2022 competition briefing, followed by RERO Micro workshop at 10 a.m. and Pickup workshop at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So we have exciting programs lined up. See you tomorrow. Bye
Bye
bye. Signing
bye.
out. Bye.
Bye bye.